Hello, Amazing All Stars. Today is Thursday, April 21st. Let's find out what is on our number corner calendar. We've been talking about symmetry and really learning a lot about it. How we can draw those lines of symmetry to determine if we have a reflection or the same image on both sides. Let's see what we'll have on today's card. Whoa. Ooh. We have a five-sided shape, which is called a pentagon. Five-sided shapes are called pentagon. Penta means five. As we look at this five-sided shape, I'm going to try to draw some lines, but I want you to tell me, would I have the same exact thing on both sides? No, I wouldn't have it here. What if I drew it this way? Would I have the same thing on both sides? Not quite. And even if I went from here to here, or even from here to here, I wouldn't have the same exact thing on both sides. So we do not have any lines of symmetry with this pentagon. As we continue to talk more about our number corner, we're going to look at our days in school, which keep growing. And I want you to study this chart very carefully. We're going to use this information in another activity in just a few minutes. We have 100 here. Imagine every single one of these being colored in. It's just easier to make one giant X. But this represents 100. We have 110, 120, 130, 140, 141. And today we'll make 142 days in school. 142. So we'll change our information here to reflect that new number. The number 142, the number word to represent 142. We have math equations we've been working on that equal the number of the day. So we have 100 plus 40 plus 2. And then we have 50 plus 50, which we know equals 100 plus 40 plus 2. Finally, we have our coins here. 4 quarters, which is equal to $1, which is also equal to 100 cents, plus 4 dimes, which is equal to 40 cents. That would make $1.40 or 140 cents, plus now 2 pennies to represent the 2 cents, 142. We're going to collect some more popsicles. Let's spin the wheel to find out how many we'll collect this day. Ooh, 4. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, so far we have 14 popsicles we've collected this week. Pretty good. For our final activity this particular day, we're going to open up our math books that have the blocks on the top and a person made of shapes to page 154. Make sure you have the correct book. I put a picture of the book on the screen for you. If you need to pause the video to get the book and then come back to the video, you can do that. Blocks on the top and a person made of shapes. You're turning it to page 154. On this page, you're going to do something pretty cool. You are going to identify on this page, and I'll start it off this way. Here's page 154. I'm sorry, page 54, forgive me. We are being asked, well, how many days have you been in school? Write that number. And we know that number. We just talked about it. 142. So we're going to take that number, 142, and we're going to put it right in this spot, 142. That's just part one of this activity. The second part of this activity, which you may love, you get to color in a total of 142 squares on this page. Here's a reminder. Remember that I did tell you, if you color in every single square that I have circled here, that's 100. And then your job is to, on this huge, giant collection of squares, color in 42 more squares. And here's a little helpful reminder. Remember, we just did our days in school? And if I click that days in school activity, I want to show you this, All-Stars. This is what it's supposed to look like when you're finished. But you have to do the work. You have to color all of these in to equal 142. If you need to keep your computer screen on this page to remind you of how many to color in, you can do that, but I know you can do this. I believe in you. Off you go. Enjoy.